Dope or Nope, a channel which they rate products dope or nope. It's a channel where they literally just review products, and this is a review of a channel that reviews things. It's Reviewception. That was a dumb joke. I've been watching this channel for years and I decided to give my own critique of it. I'm not going to be biased just because it's a channel that I love to watch. I'm going to give an honest review of Dope or Nope as a channel itself, not just individual videos or the people, just the channel itself. Now, Dope or Nope started when it was just Matthias reviewing the products. If you don't know who Matthias is, he's a YouTuber. When Dope or Nope started, it was mainly just Matthias reviewing the products and then having someone in the hot seat behind the camera if they had to fall victim to actually testing out the product. A lot of people say this is the OG Dope or Nope, so they like it because it's the OG. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch it too much. Honestly, just because it's the OG doesn't mean it's the best point in the channel. Just because Terminator 1 is the original does not mean it's better than the second one. So I'm not gonna talk about too much about this, mainly because I didn't watch this period of Dope or Nope that much. When I did start watching was when it was Matthias, Tanner, and Michael.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to Dope or Nope, the show where we rate products dope or nope, or your voice cracks.
That was a lot more fun. 3 different people having 3 different opinions on a product and then going back and forth is a lot more entertaining than just one person giving their review and that's it. Much like this video that you're watching right now. What I honestly loved about this period of Dope or Nope was that they were on a couch. I know it sounds kind of strange, but because they're on a couch, they kind of feel a little more relaxed, just talking about the product, put the product on the table, look at it. It felt like a very comfortable area to be in, felt like a very comfortable vibe. It just felt like a bunch of friends hanging out, which, as it should be.
No, stop!
I need to see it too.
Wait, what? Wait, no, stop moving it!
Yeah, a lot of that. I loved Matthias in this setting because he was pretty much the hardest one to impress when it came to a product. When he did love it, it was very satisfying because he finally liked something. Tanner was easier to please, if I'm gonna be honest. Michael was kind of in the middle, but the parts that... oh, sorry. That was a juicy one. Honestly, Michael was a lot of fun because when they played a particular game where they had to pick a product and then present it and try to sell it to their friends and say that, oh yeah, this is a great product. Whether the product was good or not, they had to sell it. And Michael would get kind of nervous, so that would be always fun to watch, but it was also really great when he actually did get through it and actually sell the product and did a great job at it. Kind of like when they had to do a magic themed episode and they had to actually do the magic trick.
You have no clue how to do this, do you?
Psych?
I saw one.
You're welcome. Did it!
Turned them all. Oh, wait. Wait, what? He doesn't even know how he did magic.
I would say this was when Dope or Nope was at its peak. It was at its best quality. The editing was fantastic. It was fast-paced and it kept your attention. And the videos were always 24 minutes long at this time. 24 minutes felt like 10 minutes because of how much fun you were having watching the video. Now, when the channel then hit a particular point, which was COVID, they couldn't meet at the studio, so they had to then meet at Matthias's house. So it was just Matthias and Tanner for a good while, but I'm just gonna skip over this because even though the videos didn't feel the same, it was nothing in their control. Later on, then it was Matthias and Tanner in the studio again, except they weren't on the couch anymore. They were at a desk, which was really strange to me. It didn't feel as comfortable laying on the couch, hanging out with friends. It felt a little too, I guess I could say, professional.
Is that what you actually look like? Just kind of like the sag of your skin? This actually makes you look better. You look more tan than you probably are.
Not saying it's a bad thing, but it didn't feel like Dope or Nope. And Michael was nowhere to be found because Michael was going to leave Dope or Nope, and yeah, that was depressing. After Michael left, it was just Matthias and Tanner. There was a big piece of Dope or Nope missing, if I'm gonna be straight up honest. So this point of Dope or Nope, it felt like it was slowly going downhill. Now Patrick ended up being a bigger part of the channel, which was a lot of fun. And then he left. I actually really enjoyed Patrick being on Dope or Nope. He was a lot of fun. He has a great personality for it. And yeah, he has a great laugh as well. Now as this went on, there were particular videos that were out of the ordinary, where they actually did a whole video of just them playing Clue, which was very strange because it was just that one product and that was pretty much the entire video. So yeah, that was really strange. This is when I saw the channel start to go downhill. I also noticed the editing changed because the video felt too long. The editing didn't feel fast-paced as it was, so it kind of dragged a little bit. Later on, there was almost a point where Dope or Nope changed entirely. It almost became overkill, which was just revolved around Matthias building his mega desk, and Yeah, that was it. When they did show what the videos were going to be about, they had like 3 of them. It was very boring. This was the lowest point in Dope or Nope. It was a really bad idea. Matthias did apologize for it. He said he did this in kind of like a panic mode because Dope or Nope's views were going down. The channel was starting to die. He felt like he had to do like a quick change. So then he said, we're going to go back to Dope or Nope, back to the couch. They were going to take a little bit of a break. I appreciate that he was being completely honest about everything that was going on at the time. And then they did make some changes. They went back to the couch. They did change the setup a little bit just as a new era of Dope or Nope. They added Woods in. They had a new 3rd member, Woods. I was really happy that Woods was a new addition to the team. Also, it's really strange because Woods has kind of taken on this role of the one that gets bullied by Matthias and Tanner whenever he's picking out a product. So now they actually pick the products themselves they think they would like to see, and then as they pick them out, then they review them afterwards, and then, yeah, it's actually kind of an interesting way to do things now. I like that because it gives them a lot of expectation. It'll be either good or bad, which makes it more entertaining. Probably not for them, but for me, when it's a disappointment, it's entertaining for me. I feel kind of bad sometimes, especially when Matthias ordered a water bottle he was so excited for, and they sent him a box with nothing in it.
This is a water bottle designed to fit in your bag. I hate you. I actually hate you.
I literally have not touched anything. When I tell you, I'm being 100% real with you, I never opened it.
No way did we just get scammed.
I will say, Dope or Nope is back to normal, except the editing. The editing does not feel as fast-paced. A 17-minute video feels longer than a 24-minute video. A 24-minute video, fast-paced, keeping your attention the entire time, it feels shorter because you're having fun. The newer videos, it feels longer because there's too many pauses. There's not a lot of fast-paced stuff. Whenever they would look at a product and then they kind of like, oh, I want to get this, and they see how expensive it is, it's like $200, like, oh, let's not get that. And then they move on to something else they buy. I don't see the point of showing a product that they don't even buy. And then sometimes it's products that don't really seem that interesting and they don't even buy it. I don't really see the point of leaving that in the video. Also, there's a lot of points where it's just quiet, which those kind of jokes are funny when you're editing. That kind of funny like editing you could do is like they say something and then just kind of go quiet for a second. But I feel like it's a little bit overdone. That's the only thing I can critique about it right now, that the editing just needs to be a little bit more fast-paced. I do know it's a different editor. You can tell. But yeah, change is good. I just think the change needs to be done in a way where it still is very appealing. That's pretty much all I had to say about it. The reason I'm making these videos and why I'm doing this new series is because I feel like many times that we watch YouTube channels and because we love it, we kind of forget to critique it. I think we're afraid to critique YouTube channels because we know the YouTuber now, because we kind of develop a personal relationship between YouTubers, if I'm going to be honest. And so we have a hard time saying when the channel's like not good or the video's not good. Whenever there's a YouTube movie, however, everyone just loves to crap on that, but not the actual YouTuber. I think because when we see a movie, we don't know the director or the people that are in it personally, we kind of just don't care whether we crap on it or not, even though it's a movie that people spent 2 years making and like moved away from their families for like 4 months just to film this thing. And then the visual effects team just spent hours upon hours upon hours creating a fantastic CGI scene. So I kind of think that when YouTubers, they're starting to go downhill, we begin to get afraid to say it, because it's kind of like when a friend presents you a drawing or a song they made and the song's not very good that your friend made, and so you're a bit afraid to critique them. If we do critique YouTube channels, I think they will get better. That's why I'm making this series. I feel like YouTubers begin to go downhill and their channels begin to die because we're afraid to say when it's good and when it's not good. There have been channels that I've seen where people did say, I miss the old version of this YouTuber that used to be good in this time, to where the point where this YouTuber actually took a month break to then reflect on their videos and say, what do I need to change? Came back stronger than ever. Every YouTuber needs to do that. I'm just saying what I think they need to improve. Why? Because I love this channel. And that's what it's about. I love the channel and I want them to do better because they're fantastic at what they do. Thank you guys so much for watching this very first episode of YouTuber Review, and I will see you next week of a review for Zach Scott Games.